Hi guys, welcome to Creation Lab Soapery channel. Today we're going to continue on our July soaps, which is my birthday month, and so we're going to do cupcakes to celebrate. And so we're going to be making a pink cupcake, and we're going to have them be strawberry scented, and we're going to do the bottom with a cake batter scent because they turn brown. Because cake batter is something you can use in bath bombs and melt and pour. But still, over time, even with vanilla stabilizer, they usually do turn brown. But so I figured in the bottoms that won't matter. And then I have, should have had it right next, I know. But I have some sprinkles by Crafter's Choice. They're made for the soap. We're going to be putting this on top. I think that they're made out of soap. I could be wrong, but if they are, like, I think that they'll make it so it doesn't bleed. But even if I feel if it bleeds a little bit, it just makes it look like confetti. And we're going to be adding glitter to the soap. It's my birthday, and a cherry on top. So with that, I think we'll get started. Fragrance oil, I think I mentioned that was strawberry. We're going to put my safety glasses on, and then we're going to adjust the camera and see if we can get that. Looks like it's sideways to me. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. I'll have to figure that out. All right, so 40-ounce recipe. Pour this into there. And we'll give it a roll. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is we're going to be mixing for our brown. I'm going to start off with that first. And I think, yeah, that should do. And actually, I shouldn't say brown, because what I'm going to be doing is this Mystic Purple. But I think it'll turn brown, and I just never use this into cold process soap. It's like a deep amethyst. So if it doesn't go too brown and it stays that purple, I'll be happy. But we'll see. We'll give it a little bit extra. There we go. And then we've got that. It's actually called Cake Butter and Ice Cream. So we'll put that into here. So I don't want to use the whole jar, because that one was a full one. Let's see how it smells. It smells pretty good. I think I might add a little bit more. There's not much left anyway. So for sure it's gonna go brown. You know that now. It's all good. All right. So then I'm just gonna go and pour into here. See how many we can make, hopefully. I know I got a little bit more into that one. As I seen how much it was taking, I was second guessing how that. See if I can get a full 6 of these. Okay. Now we'll go over the ones that have less. Now I cursed myself. Only one little drop, so like I was sitting there thinking, oh, look at that, I did good. But we'll see how it looks. Kind of looks like even this is already turning brown inside of there. I'll see there. Oh, there's 3. See? It's okay. I'll just do a little wipe it down. This mold is new to me too. In fact, I just barely took it out of the plastic and washed it with a little bleach solution in that. All right, so I'm gonna slide these over to here. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna pour off and do half and half because I'm gonna be doing 2 shades of pink. So I'll probably, let's see. Yeah. And then I'm gonna scrape all of this so it gets down as much as possible from the sides. If it ends up adding a natural soap color, which is white, into it, then that's okay either way. But I'm just gonna try and get some of that down. Okay. And then we'll start off with, let's do the light one. So this one is from Scented Expressions. It's called Lover's Pink Mica. And so, and then into this one, had a different color, but then when I was out in my shop, I seen this one, I was like, oh, I gotta try that one. This one is Rose Pearl Mica, and so when I seen that, I was like, maybe I wanna try that one. And so let's move this over here a little bit. And so we'll put some into there. It's kind of got like a purple hue to it. It's kind of cool. Let's see how that looks. And then of course we need our fragrance oils, which is the wild strawberry. We'll put some into there and some into there. It wasn't all the way filled. This one I used the other day in some melt and pour strawberries. Well, let's do the light one first and then that one. So here we go. Okay, and we'll see how it sets up. And I did add vanilla stabilizer into my batter for this part, and you know me, it might help this to stay. There's a teeny tiny bit of vanilla into that fragrance oil, not too much, so I'm not too terribly worried. I think it said 0.5 actually. So those are both really pretty. Just need them to stiffen up a little bit. So I'm gonna go back over and I'm gonna whirl this until I feel like it's getting thicker and then do that. I mean, I could sit there and wait. I'm sure you guys don't wanna wait. So this is how I just kind of speed it up a little. Not too much, but enough to maybe help it. And then do this one again. All right. So we'll see how that does, and we'll set it and let it do. I am going to grab my soap I made earlier and show that to you, because that turned out so good. New day, new video. Look at this one. This is the Secret Garden. So I was talking about in my last video, that was my favorite book as a kid. So I absolutely loved it. And then I'll show you some of these. I'm gonna for sure put this one on. It kind of adds a little highlight. Actually, and sparkle. That's actually the only thing I put on the Secret Garden was this one. This is Sparkle Me Red by Mad Micas. But I pulled some others because I kind of always do a lot of things on the fly. I may put a little of this on. I haven't decided. I may put a little Fairy Pink Princess, or this is this Twinkling by Crafter's Choice. And so we'll see. We'll decide at last minute, I'm sure. And so let's see. So it's still pretty runny. And so we'll see. And then want it to get a little thicker, but it's not too bad. It's starting to get there. So and we'll check. Sometimes it's funny, micas behave differently. Both of these are, and the pinks and that. So, but yeah, so we made that. And then sometimes I'll show you another thing is when I have leftover, and I had leftover from the grass. So I just squeezed it into here, and then I'll let this set up. And then this I'll just use, or like I'll give it to the grandkids or something like that. But then we test the different ones. Otherwise, when we have ends, and also I do giveaways with it. We're gonna, so for this month we have made, oh my goodness, we made a Superman soap. We made the Secret Garden, and Animal Crossing. That one is really bad morph on me, but we're trying to learn to love what we hate about it, which is because I had an idea of the colors, and the colors are not at all the way I want it to be. I use this one, I'll show you. Let me grab it right here. We've been working nonstop. So I use this one here by Scented Expressions. It's called Galaxy Mica. And you can see from like the little bit there, it's like a bluish, it's a very deep, almost black. And that, and so because I was doing the bottom half for Celeste, and she's the stargazer into the game, I use that one. Believe it or not, it's a beige. I don't know how you go from black to going lighter. I have no clue. But I'm just like, that is not even anywhere near it. It's a beige color. Very frustrating. So hopefully, maybe I'll go and darken back up again. This is one that maybe I should have said, hey, I need a for this one, I'm gonna add something that makes it go brown, because I would settle for brown at this point over beige. It is so light. It's almost tan. And so, but it has glow-in-the-dark stars in it. And then I used Evergreen Mica with some 2 light-colored Melton Pours, and then they turned pretty much light. So now you see that starting to get, so it's not quite there for piping, but it's starting to be. So, but yeah, the Evergreen is a really dark, like forest green, and it ended up turning like right now, and this was just made yesterday, but it looks like a lime green. Look at that. We should be able to put that, look at that stick in there. Start doing it in the piping bags. It is still pretty soft, but what I'm gonna do is just do a little bit of each, and then get them so they're mixed in together. One might come out more than the other at certain points, we'll see. Some people do it like, and they lay it down on the ground and do it with a press and seal, which is really good way of doing it. I just trying to, for time-wise, because I got my grandbaby coming down. He's coming down for a week. And I moved him up early because I've got a few things going on with my body, and I've got a bunch of tests and different things going on. So, you know, everything's okay as far as I know. It just, we're gonna figure out what's going on. And so because of all that going on, I didn't want to do that with the little guy. He's turning 7 this Sunday. And so when you watch this video, that would be already passed. But I want him to just enjoy everything here, and we want to have fun and not be sitting at doctors. So that also means that I had to move my soap up from next week to all to this week, because otherwise it will be too late to do my July release. And we want to do the July release in the beginning of the month, so we want to try and do them within the first week. So, all right, we got quite a bit left in that one and some left into this one, but I'm going to move it to the side. Then move this back, and look, it's already stiffening up. That's pretty good, huh? All right, let's see if this piping will the part top out. And then I had earlier, I'm gonna try this thing. The soap I did earlier, everything was coming out of it. top, and so maybe if I just try this from the beginning, of course, I was using a way smaller bag. But let's see if these, and I don't know how to do it with the hook, I'm just doing it as if it's a rubber band. Let's see if that helps it. All right. Let's see all of them. It's kind of layers, like I said, it'll probably be pink all at first. So we're gonna just put a dab into the middle and fill that. I think we're gonna have a lot of pink left over. Oh, still a little bit on the runny side. It's okay. And so we'll see. Let me see if we, sorry guys. See if you can see a little bit better. I mean, it's just, I'm sure you've seen, especially those you guys that watch, seen it done a million times, and done a million times, 1,000 times better than I. Oh, that strawberry smells so good. It smells like real strawberries, and you have to keep reminding yourself that is not strawberries you need. It's like sugared strawberries, I should say. Not just straight up like, I mean, you know, the strawberries smell good, but when there's, you know, the sugary taste hits where it gets us like strawberry ice cream, that would be a good thing. And so, and strawberry is not my favorite flavor. And actually, this is gonna sound really boring, but I love vanilla. And I do love vanilla and caramel, but in regards to the soap, the caramel would definitely turn brown, and vanilla, it's just so plain. Want a white cupcake? I'm gonna grab a new spatula, and we're gonna just do this where we scrape it down a little. So then put the twisty tie back on. I'm going back to work this weekend. There's been so many changes. I'm quite nervous. We'll see. Quite nervous too because I don't feel so good. So I want to make sure I do a good job, but we'll see. My boss has been working a lot of my shifts and things like that because I haven't been able to work. My doctor even had he wanted to give me a doctor's note for it, and I told my boss I would bring her in one. She's like, I don't need one. I trust you. I know you. Because I am the type of person usually that comes in when I'm really sick. But this time around, I'll just say a little thing that I'm going through. I've been getting to the point where I can pass out in dizzy spells. And there's a lot of equipment there, and so it isn't about me working when I don't feel good. It's more so about that is definitely a little dangerous for me, as well as you never know with everybody else. Don't fall over. So I'm just going around, just use up some of these and make it a nice big poof ball for everybody. Like I said, it's definitely not going to be the prettiest one, but glitter makes it really pretty. And we're going to do that in the end. Okay. And then making them wide next to each other is a little difficult to get when you're near them. And I'll do little touch-ups to areas. And just do this to fill in. This one's the saddest one over here. This shaped, but that's okay. I want to just make sure we got a little nice plumes on them. There we go. And this one needs the height. Okay. Now before I put the cherries, I know they look funky, especially that. Some of them aren't so bad. But anyway, it's good. Once you start using them, it will, let's see if I push that around, fix that. But it'll smooth out and you won't even see. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna show you this, what it does. This does a hue on it, and this is the Color Me Red, and I think it's so cool. Believe me, after this, I'm gonna have to clean my counters a lot, because I will have glitter everywhere. It kind of sprays on here and otherwhere, but it's way easier to get it evenly coated by doing these dusters. And then after, like if you buy one and you got some other glitter that aren't, you can wash it out, peel off put your own little thing on there. So, all right. So like, can you guys see that? I know it's kind of hard and I don't want to lift them up and I don't want to do the camera, but it's got this really nice hue. That isn't glitter, that's a hue onto it. All right, so how about we do a little pink? So, and just a little bit on there. Actually, this pink, I don't really see it coming up too much other than to glitter. So let's do some Nina Simone. I think that, I could be really wrong, but that I think is one of the ladies, there we go. It was the first time using it. One of the ladies on Top Models that is a judge. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. That one does spray really concentrated in areas, holy cow. So I'll break that up. It either is not coming out or it's coming out in bursts. But it does definitely add a prettiness, so I'm gonna keep making sure it's on, and I don't want it to be like all clumped up on this side and then nothing on the other side, so. You know, this is my birthday cakes, so we'll have glitter on them. And I know I'm a little bit over with the glitter. We'll put a little bit of the pink, this little sparkle one too. This is kind of like a white hollow glitter in my opinion. And so we'll put that. And then, like I said, I've sprayed a little, and it kind of runs it down a little bit, disperses it anywhere that had. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're done, right? Cherries. Gotta do let's do the sprinkles and then the cherries. I almost forgot the sprinkles. I was so happy with my glitter. So I have one that is completely full, and then there's this one. And this is probably gonna get up everywhere too. So there's no rhyme and reason. You just stick them on and where they fall, and you know, where you can get them to wherever you can. Almost kind of some, I might have think maybe the sprinkles, the glitter would have been just pretty, but I want it to be birthday-ish. That's a word in my vocabulary. Actually, some of you guys probably have like been following me and noticed that I say things funny. I do have a speech impediment a little bit. My daughter did too. My boyfriend thinks it's cute. Sometimes I think it's annoying because people look at me like, eh. Sometimes it's just plain old, I'm just not very good at words and I'm saying a word wrong or making up a word, but I think we all do that. I actually grew up with my mom telling me not to say the word ain't, because she says ain't's not a word, but now it's in the dictionary, so it is a word. I can say ain't now as much as I want to. But I'm one of those people where I cannot say ASK right. I try so hard, and then I think I got it, and then people are like, no, that's not. I say ax instead, but it's ask. Oh, I don't know if I said it right. Hey, but I get a kudos for trying, right? These are adorable. I hope they stay the color. I hope you like them. We're gonna do just so all those sprinkles and that stay, and to keep them, it kind of locks them down. And rubbing alcohol, the scent completely vaporizes, and then you have left. And I'm gonna see if I can, well actually, we're gonna take you in this way. Look at that. And I don't know if you guys can see, and I'm going, I know, sideways, but that sparkle on there, but they are so cute. All right, now I've got you all over the place. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for celebrating my birthday month. This is the last soap for my birthday collection. I am gonna be making one more, but that's for the 4th of July because you cannot forget America's birthday. You guys have a very good day, and we appreciate you watching.